We need to talk. YouTube has been around since 2006, and in that time, it has gone through a lot of changes. A huge number of incredible, influential people have risen on this platform and become mainstays not just of YouTube culture, but society in general. And what was once just a simple video hosting site has now become home to vloggers, animators, reviewers, gamers, music videos, celebrities. People have come and gone, meetups have risen and fallen, but what remains consistent is content. Original content is being produced daily from channels which can amass hundreds of thousands, even millions of views. And with YouTube being the mainstream juggernaut that it is, we have audiences for every single niche. Creators hold a huge power. And for something that may not appear on mainstream TV, you can create content that can excel some TV viewing figures. A lot of creators on YouTube started out just by making content that they'd want to watch, stuff that they enjoy. But as these channels have grown and their audiences have gotten bigger, they've had to adapt and change as their audience's viewpoint change, but also society progresses. A lot of videos that would have been made 10, 15 years ago would not have been made today. And even now, creators still get comments on the videos from specific people wanting that creator to tailor that creator's content for this specific person. And in one of my older videos, I remember someone commenting that they wouldn't hire me because I swore too much. And to that, I'm like, fuck that. And this got me thinking, can you please everyone? Should you? Do you have to care about what every single specific person thinks of your videos? And as a creator, these are the questions I ask myself daily. Aside from this channel, I work as the showrunner on Peach Creek, which is an adult reboot of Ed, Edd and Eddy. And daily with that, I'll have people commenting saying that this isn't what they envision the show to be, this isn't the direction that it should be taken, this is wrong, this is terrible. And hey, maybe they're right. Maybe it missed the point of what the original show was all about. But then I have this other side of me saying that this is my vision, not theirs. This is how I envision these characters to be. This is how I envision the show to be in this specific time period. And that's where this fine line comes in, which I'm constantly treading, and I'm sure other creators are treading as well. Making content for themselves, but also making content for their audience. But there are also voices and opinions that you should definitely always take on board. If the content you produce inadvertently affects marginalized groups of people, or causes any sort of degree of hatred or vitriol or discourse, that's something which you should really, really be conscious of. And that's why I find it crazy how much mainstream media is allowed to get away with, particularly far-right news outlets like Sky News Australia or Fox News in the US. And on this, I'm fascinated by how content can really influence people's opinions and decisions and judgments daily. Nearly everything that's put out there has some sort of message, opinion, viewpoint, bias. Sometimes it's inadvertent and subtle, and other times it's very, very on the nose. I also think that certain viewpoints or opinions probably carry a lot more weight than others. For instance, I had someone comment on Peach Creek's Instagram that they were upset over an outfit that Marie was wearing, calling it anti-Christian, pro-Satanist, whatever. And I frankly did not give a shit about that opinion. I don't want to listen to someone dictating what they think this specific character should be wearing or speaking because it negatively affects them. I fall into the habit of checking YouTube comments a lot. I fall into this trap of looking for hate, checking for criticism and critique and feedback. And I know that that is completely counterproductive to being a creator. I do this especially when I post something for the first time. For a week after a video gets posted, I'm just constantly refreshing the comments feed, looking to see if there's any hateful comment and being like, aha, I knew that what I made was crap. And I know that it isn't productive. It isn't something that I should care about. In my head, I know this, but it's a very, very difficult cycle to break out of. And what I find incredible are people who upload something, post something, and then just keep on going. Donald Glover, for instance, he very, very famously, when he posted This Is America, a hugely influential music video, He didn't go on the internet for weeks after that. He just posted it, moved on. I find that amazing and incredible. And I'm shocked that he can just put something out there and then just keep on moving forward. I'm shocked in a good way. So huge kudos to him. And to be honest, I don't think that there's a right or wrong answer about this. Content creators for sure have a responsibility. And content creators have a responsibility to make sure that their content is worthwhile for their audience. But does that mean that we have to continually censor everything? I don't know.